What does it look like for a woman or a wife to be covered by a man? What is his role and responsibility? Should he support her desire to get her body done? Or is it his role as a protector to lead her away from cosmetic surgery? If what you'll hear Philip Scott say is true, can you look like a wife? Is that a look? I'm not sure if the woman featured here is married. However, she has 4 kids, including a little baby who you'll see on the clip coming up. And she has a family brand right here on YouTube and on other platforms, all over social media. And she was actually disappointed that the doctor she went to for her BBL gave her a natural BBL look. Most modern women have considered cosmetic surgery of some sort. It hits different when a man tells you not to do it, because we assume that men want us to do this. So I want to highlight the voices, the covering that often tells us not to do it. I'm not sure if that's what her husband or her man said to her, but typically men will tell women not to do this. Oftentimes, these voices get drowned out because nobody can check us. The voice that will say, "Why do you want to do this? Who are you doing it for? What if something goes wrong? So what's next? What do you do now? What do you do after you get your body done? Now what? What if you don't like your results? Have you tried everything before you decided to do this?" And the most powerful of all, to me, is you are beautiful the way you are, with no makeup, with no surgery. The natural version of you is the most beautiful. Then there's also the conversation about strategy. And again, this is coming from a woman's covering, her spiritual covering. Questions that may come up. How much money have you saved for this? Do you have an emergency fund for complications? There's also the question about timing. Is this the right time in your life to even do this? What are your current circumstances? How long can you afford to take off of work, etc.? These are covering types of questions. Many women make rash emotional decisions, but it's always nice to have a resounding voice that says something to the effect of, "I hope you don't think you need to do this for me." In marriage, you're agreeing until death do us part. That voice matters. What your husband, your covering, thinks, it matters.
This woman was a wife, so her husband didn't say nothing about this? And why did she want a BBL and she's a married woman? I mean, look, you already had a husband. You didn't have to go do all that. You really didn't. And most husbands are not promoting that. They're really not. At least from what a lot of men, just even men in general, are not really promoting you to go do that. And I'm going to say, if you want to do it, once again, go to a board certified plastic surgeon. Not no surgery centers in Miami. Yeah, it may work out for some people, but at what cost? I'm just trying to warn y'all, because too many of y'all have passed away getting this. And what I'm tripped out about is that why black women are doing it. I'm like, what? I mean, like, black women changed physically or something that I didn't know about? But see, it's not even about that. The fact is, they want to be up here competing with and want to be looking like Megan Thee Stallion. Unfortunately, you got married women and single women trying to look the same. Why? There's no reason for y'all to be looking the same, especially when you got a husband.
but I need her to walk, like today. Because if she doesn't walk, it's very fatal. She could die. A black car could go to her heart and die. Okay? So, make her walk every 2 hours for 15 minutes.
Every 2 hours, 15 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay? Tylenol 3. Tylenol 3. Yeah, it's hard to take it to.
I can't breathe.
As soon as possible.
Can I sit up?
No, you have to.
I can't breathe.
Yes, you
You're
can.
breathing. You're breathing.
Make her walk, make her.
You know, all y'all be trying to compete with each other for looks. I don't get that in America. That's one thing, like, you know, for me, or what a lot of men, just single men in general, are saying is like, why y'all competing with each other for what? It doesn't make a bit of sense. It's fakery that a lot of men's not even asking women to do. But, you know, I feel bad for those children that later in life they got to find out their mama trying to get something just for looks purposes instead of, you know, just continuing with her life, being with her husband, etc.
This was another curated legacy production, and I am here to make the invisible visible about modern Black women. Curated Legacy is a multimedia company. My YouTube channel is the place to get the latest on the things that Black women didn't tell you about. I also help aspiring creators and authors to get started and grow. Like, share, and subscribe. Click the links in the description box. And as always, stay tuned for more videos.